Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So, um, so I just wanted to drop a few tips for like new Uber guys or boat drive. Basically, if you're in the rideshare business, right? So, one of the number one tip is you want to make sure that you don't get into trouble with people like VIO and the road safety, right? So, you want to make sure your car well is up to notch. Basically, your tires are not worn out, your papers are up to date, you have a spare, you have your triangle, the caution sign, and then you have your what's the last one? The fire extinguisher. Also, apparently, there's this new thing they started checking. If somebody really means to catch you, they'll also check if your brake light is working. If it's not working, they're going to take it to the office. Although I found this in the VIO guys, okay? Not from the road safety. Now, furthermore on that tip on how to escape them, don't ever park whenever they say park. I don't mean you should run, but don't ever park well. Do you get? Ordinarily, as soon as you're coming, they they give you a sign to park by the side of the road. Don't do that. Okay? Come to them, stop, bring out your papers, and show it to them. Never park properly. The reason for this is by the moment you park properly, they're going to check every single thing and try to fault you. One thing you must realize is that for the road safety, the VIOs, whenever they come out for work, they need to bring back cars as, job well done. They need to. So don't be that victim. Don't be that car that they get to bring back. Sometimes they bring you back and the the penalty, or rather what do I even call it? Whatever they're accusing you for is not even as crazy. It's not even as crazy as a person who actually has absolutely nothing. Like one time, one lady, a VIO lady, caught me, and then she wanted to check my brake light, and I was like, wow, when did this start? She was literally pointing at another car and telling me that, you see that car, it's daylight, and then the brake light is supposed to be working, but it's not working because they said they couldn't see my own. I was like, no, the brake light is there, I fixed it myself. Okay, so if they really mean to catch you, they would catch you, but the only time this happens is when you allow it to happen, like when you actually park well. When you park on the road such that you're blocking the cars coming behind you, they're going to sort you out quickly and let you go. As soon as you're parking, whip out your papers from like the glove compartments like so, and then just give it to them. Remember, never give them the original. Also another tip, never give them the original papers. Always give them a photocopy of your driver's license and the vehicle papers. Okay, never give them the original papers, and always do that while you are on the road. Don't off your vehicle, don't do anything, just right on the road, do it like that. They often tend to check and it's like, oh yeah, go, you're blocking the other people. Do you get? All right, so use this. Well, I've been using this for a long time, and that's why I know it works. But if somebody really means bad for you, like, damn. So to be on the safer side, make sure you're not in contravention of any of all these issues. All right. Now, the next tip is you want to watch out for the union people. These are the worst. They are absolutely the worst. Let me tell you some of the areas you will find the union guys. You have them in the banex area, not the banex mall itself, or the banex plaza, not mall, sorry. You have them on the express, that's behind the banex plaza, on the express, yeah, the Nnamdi Azikiwe express. You have them there, and then you also have them in the Wuse market, the gate itself. You have union there. You have them at the Giri junction. Giri junction is close to Gwagwalada. When you're coming in from either Zuba or the Gwagwalada axis towards the Abuja University, or to the airport, or to Lugbe, or to Kuje, you have them at Giri junction. Very careful what you do around there. So how you can avoid them is simple, actually. Don't ever pick up people at a park or at any place where you find taxi men operate. be very, very careful not to pick up or drop off. Apparently the drop-off thing is also a problem, especially in wuse market. I've been a victim. Okay, whenever you drop off somebody, there is a problem. But I've been able to drop off people like the area one, but then I didn't get any problem with that, because it was a drop off. I wasn't picking anybody. But I think, to be on the safer side, don't drop off or pick up in any of this region. Basically, when you see the roundabouts where the taxi men are assembled, or the flyovers where they are, please do not pick up or drop off at that point. A lot of people have been extorted by these guys. All right, please avoid them. Like, they could really wreck your day. They could take everything you've earned for that day and turn it to theirs, and it's really not fair. Okay, so another region where they are is the carwash bridge. That's in Lugbe. They're also in the Nyanya bridge in Nyanya, or New Karu, or that access. All of these places they are always under a bridge or at the roundabout, where you find people are being standing, like what's it called? Customers are waiting for taxis to pick them to their various destinations. Please do not. Okay, so in conclusion, to actually be safe, stick to the boat business. This is going to help you tremendously. Like, don't go ahead and do what a taxi man does, like taking people on drop, or picking customers to your destination. Don't do that. Okay, leave the taxi man to do that. I know it's a very hard thing to do for some people, because they've been able to get some money, but you need to be absolutely sure of the people you're picking and the places you're picking them from. So that's why this advice is actually mostly for the new boat drivers. When you're not very conversant with the road and the areas where these guys could be found, it's better to be safe than sorry. Myself, sometimes I pick up people like the taxi men do, but I know the places I pick them up from, and I know for a fact that I would not be running into any trouble with the unions. In fact, there are no unions there, as a matter of fact, right? So, when you go further into the entire business, you come to realize, okay, no, don't do this here, do this here, but you don't need to lose money before you do with it. That's why I'm making this video. The union thing is really crazy, guys. I have a friend who said the way the union guys extorted him was, some dude came up to him, one of the union dudes apparently, looking elderly, came and then was like, he wanted drop, and he spoke about the price, and as soon as he got into the car, he revealed that he was a union, and that was how he was accosted, and he had to pay some huge amount of money before they let him go. So you can imagine his pain. That well, it's a very traumatic event, and I don't think anybody needs to experience that before they understand these things. So please, by all means, take absolute care. All right, where you park, where you drop, where you pick up, make sure you park at, look, even if the customer wants to drop right here, man, remember, whenever the worst happens, those customers are going to leave you and go. Yeah, the customers are not going to stand in for you when the road safety catches you, or the VIU, or well, make sure you're safe by yourself, because at the end of the day, you are all you've got, I suppose, you and your vehicle. So protect that, okay? All right, okay. Bye-bye. We'll talk more about this. Please, if you have other locations where you can find these union guys, comment below in the comment section, okay? Please, let's really get the word out there. This shit is crazy. It's getting out of hand, okay? So let's inform other people about where they need to be careful and all that, and will be much appreciated. Thank you, and adios.